Eric and Mike podcast brought to you by Insight Auctioneers, located in Sebring.
Yes, specializing in agricultural and construction equipment, Insight Auctioneer has been the place for government surplus and consignment auctions since 1999.
No matter what you need, everything from school buses to containers, shipment containers to a semen separator, they will have it at Insight Auctioneers.
I've literally seen everything out there, even commercial kitchen equipment, microwaves, laptops. The golf carts are amazing.
Yes.
They have a huge 65-acre plot off State Road 66 in Sebring with live monthly auctions, rain or shine, every month. But the really cool thing is you can also do it all online.
As we used to say, you can shop in your pajamas if you want to.
That's
at
right.
Insight Auction. It's insightauction.com. You can look at the entire lot, and then you can bid right there online.
Insight Auctioneer, the personal auction company.
We are live from the Purple Onion in Downtown Lakeland.
Oh, yes.
The Eric and Mike podcast. Hello and welcome, and brought to you by, I should mention, the fine folks at Inside Auction and Inside Auctioneers located in Sebring.
What up, Sean?
How are you, Sean? Thank you so very much for being a part of us and believing in us. Inside Auctions, they're your government consignment auction warehouse. Anything you could possibly imagine, chances are they either have it or they will have it.
Or they will have it, or they can get it. They can find somebody who's trying to sell it, and they can broker the deal, as they say.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to be reaching out to Sean from my other job talking about storage containers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
Are you going to build a house out of them?
no, we need storage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
InsideAuction.com, InsideAuctioneers.com. Check them out if you would, please, and take a look at their online auctions that they have.
Yes, please do that.
So how you doing, sir?
Dude, well, it's been 2 weeks since we have gotten together. So, good to see you.
Yes, hello, sir.
I've had a lot going on. I don't know about you. I can dive right into the craziness that has been my life lately.
Sure.
I you're not going to probably like this very much, but I started playing online poker again.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I don't care. It's your money.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I'm doing really well at it. I've won over $8,000 in the last 45 days.
Then why isn't lunch on you today? That's what I want to know.
You know what's funny? Whenever you tell somebody you won money, they immediately go, "What are you buying me?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
That's what they do. Which, so it's great. I was actually up last night until 5 o'clock in the morning, but I won $2,700.
Dude.
I know. It's what happens is I get home from the club and I'm still awake because that adrenaline's still going. You know,
I understand.
And I'm like, I'm gonna jump online and play a little game. And then there's some tournament. And what I do is I buy into very low, like $20, $30 buy-ins that have huge payouts, which means, for instance, last night was 1,986 people. So almost 2,000 people playing in this tournament online. And I ended up coming in fourth.
Wow.
Yeah. First place would have been $10,000.
Where's the applause on that one?
Well, that's the second time that I have placed fourth in that exact same tournament. The first time it was just over $3,000 that I got. This time it was $2,700.
Beginning to sound like a conspiracy.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those online sites that's perfectly legal. They do sweeps coins. You know what I mean?
No.
So if you go online and you go to these even if you've probably seen the ads, like whenever you're scrolling through Facebook or whatever, for like online casino cash app games, right?
Yeah.
There's bingo ones. There's literally slot machine ones. Cash solitaire games. They all do what's called sweeps coins, and it's basically if you win, you've won a sweepstakes.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So that's their legal loophole that they can get around, and you can do this. It's legal in the state of Florida. It is not legal in the state of New York. And it probably, once this podcast airs, Ron DeSantis listens regularly.
Sure, of course.
He'll probably try to put a stop to it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's what I've been playing, and it's been going well. So the first time I hit it, like I said, for $3,000. And the first thing that just goes is, we need a date night.
Oh,
and you're taking us. And I was like, okay, all right. So we went, and I would love to get into this with you now that we don't have the confinements of the radio.
Yes.
The conversation about, is it worth it to go to these fancy restaurants? So we went to a place called Malio's. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's in Tampa. It's on the Riverwalk.
Okay.
It's super nice. It's on the Riverwalk. It's very upscale dining. When you go in, things are basically a la carte. So, like, if you buy a steak, there's
Yes.
no side dishes.
Yes.
You're paying $100 for a steak.
Yes, sir.
And then you've got to pay another $15 to $20 for whatever side you
For a
want.
baked potato.
For a baked
and-
potato.
Yes, I know those
whatever.
places.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where we went. And first, let me give them a good review. That Malio's, the food was good. It was not great. It was not worth the money I ended up paying for it. We went, and I will say this. The steak she got was absolutely incredible.
Yeah?
And the mushrooms, she ordered a side of mushrooms, which the good thing about that place, I don't know if this is everywhere, but she ordered mushrooms and mashed potatoes, right?
Okay.
And they came out in these giant bowls, obviously meant for, like, family style. Like, so I had some, she had some, and there was still some to take home.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The mushrooms were amazing. The mashed potatoes were mashed potatoes with butter on them. And then I had the seafood special, which was Chilean sea bass and 2 scallops.
Oh.
And then it had a corn puree, like, spread across the plate. You know, like fine
Yes,
dining. You
yes,
see, like,
yes. Right.
and
Presented.
presentation. It was served on top of the corn puree, and then there was broccolini. And I will say that the broccolini was the best thing about that Chilean sea bass and sea scallops.
Wow. Wow.
So at the end of the day, we got a bottle of Pinot Noir.
Okay.
So we got a bottle of wine, and at the end of the day, our tab came out to $280, and
Okay.
then just because the service was impeccable. I mean, it was
Sure.
great.
Yeah.
You had a server, and then you had like a second server,
Right, yeah.
who was like the server's backup. In fact, the server, if I remember right, basically just took our order
Yes.
and talked to us. The other person actually served us.
And probably didn't say anything.
It didn't say much. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I tipped well, $60, 20%.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So the tab came out to roughly $345. And I'll never get that money back, Eric. I'll never get it back. I could have had that exact same meal, much more tasty, at home for maybe $100.
But it's the experience that you wouldn't have at home. At home, you would be fighting dogs.
Yeah.
You would be watching TV.
Sure.
You don't have that private time with the missus being catered to
Right.
and fawned over by the servers.
Well, okay, so I will say this.
I'm trying.
The nicest thing about it was the experience, as you mentioned, because
Yes.
we got dressed up. We were
Yes.
going to go have a nice date night.
And you probably drove the truck, didn't you?
No, we drove her new Hummer.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's
yeah,
better.
I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah.
Well, did you see the video that she posted?
No, I
Because
didn't.
on our way there, we tried the Super Cruise option that it has.
Okay.
Which is basically cruise control on steroids.
Right.
And you put it in, set it to 75 or whatever, and then let go. And let it drive at 75 miles an hour down the highway.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Couldn't. I don't know that I could do that.
Dude, I was only able to do it for a short while just to see what it was like. And
Sure.
it did great. The funny thing is that it would even, like, if there was a car coming faster than you, coming up behind you, it will see it and look for an opening, is what it says, looking for opening to switch lanes. And then it will switch lanes, let that car go past, and then get back into the lane for you.
Bless.
Dude, that was the scariest thing in the world, to allow that to happen. It was nuts.
Wouldn't it be great if they had like different type of drivers that you could set up on that?
I
Drive like a New Yorker.
Yeah.
So as somebody's coming faster, it like starts moving over into their lane to make them slow down,
Yeah, I like that idea.
Drive like a snowbird. And then it's just
It's just like going 45 on the highway.
I-4. Yeah.
Good
That'd be
God.
awesome.
I ran into one of those on 92 on the way here today.
I bet.
But anyway, so back to the point of the story is, so we got dressed up. You know, she bought a new dress for it.
Oh, nice.
We went
Lovely.
out and we took the nice Hummer, and then we got there. There was valet parking,
Right. Yeah.
And we got inside and we got a seat next to the table that kind of looked out over the next to the window, rather, kind of looked out over the Riverwalk. All of that was wonderful.
Yes.
It was a good experience in that regard. Still not worth $350.
Oh.
I was like, our next date night is going to be Andy's Igloo in Winter Haven. All right?
You want to see by the water, we'll sit by the pool.
Exactly. No, but that part of it, I will agree, was pretty nice. It
Yes.
was. Other than that, though, it was just, the same theory that I've always had, that I could cook it just as good, if not better, at home.
Well, they're currently open.
Are they?
Yeah, so we could do our next podcast from there if you wanted to.
Dude, if you're buying, it ain't cheap.
Yeah, it says here on Google that you should expect to pay $100 plus per person.
Yep, pretty much. That's what it was with us.
Oh, wow.
And I think the bottle of wine did it. It was like a $60 or $70 bottle of wine, and that kind of put it over the top of the $100 per.
Sure.
But it was.
Could you imagine you and I going in our shorts and T-shirts trying to do a podcast at lunchtime
Well,
at this
the thing
joint?
is, it's right across the street, I think, from Tampa General. So it's a lot of doctors.
Yeah.
And then it's attached to, like, did you ever watch Suits, the TV show Suits? All
No.
about the high-powered attorneys, $1 million corporate attorneys.
Oh, okay.
It was attached to a building like that, where it was office buildings. Like, you know how you have office buildings down here? Like,
Sure.
it's a complex.
Yeah.
And everybody can rent their own little suite.
Yes.
It was like that, except for millionaires. So there were
Oh.
lawyers and everything else was there eating. And there's Jess and I, and I had on my nice jeans. They're wearing like $3,000, $5,000 suits.
Sure.
And I have on my nice jeans.
Your nice jeans.
Yeah.
The clean pair.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
Yeah, so there was that, but it was, again, I will say, a great experience. And Malio's is fantastic. There's absolutely nothing I could say
They
bad
have
about
a
it.
grilled chicken sandwich for lunch.
Yeah, that's probably $55 right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
My food was okay. Her steak, I will say, reminded me that grilling a steak, dude, I haven't grilled a steak, just grilled a steak in a long time. And they do all of their stuff over fire.
Okay, right, yeah.
Like wood fire. And golly, that steak was amazing.
Oh, good. Well, see, something was good.
Yeah, see, I smoke meat all the time. That happens. But just firing up the grill and putting a steak right over the flame.
Right,
You
sure,
know what I mean?
yeah.
I haven't done that in a while, so
Wow.
that's going to happen very often from now on.
Good.
Because that was delicious.
Well, see, another positive came from this experience. I'm
Yeah,
trying hard.
absolutely.
Melios or Malios or whatever they're called.
Malios, yeah, Malios.
Malios.
No,
yeah.
I highly recommend it if that's your thing. I'm just saying it ain't necessarily my thing. I told her we could do
yes.
that again one more time. We could do it again a year from now.
It's a yearly thing,
Yeah,
honey.
it's a yearly thing. Other
Whether
than that,
you
it's
want to or
Andy's
not,
Igloo.
it's a yearly thing. Good God.
You want a good steak? We'll go down to the First Street Diner.
Right.
they got a $7.99 steak and egg special.
And it comes with all the fixins.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's
Exactly.
when you were in that place and you ordered your steak, you should have said, what kind of fixins come with this?
Now, that would be hilarious.
What kind of fixins
What
y'all
kind of
got with
fixins
this?
y'all got? You got name one?
Oh, what do you mean serving fish without hush puppies?
Speaking of the hush puppies, my goodness, those hush puppies here at the Purple Onion are awesome.
Oh, yeah. They
If
were
you ever
very
come
good.
to the Purple Onion, definitely grab yourself a little appetizer of hush puppies with ranch.
Oh.
You see, that's my style.
Yeah, I
That's-
understand.
Hush puppies with ranch for $5?
There
Dude,
you-
I'm
yeah,
in.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Not $55 for a baked potato.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get it.
exactly. With no fixins.
With no fixins. Ain't got no
Oh, you
fixins.
want butter? That'll be $5.
We have an organic cow out back that we milk. It will make your butter fresh.
They have a woman out there churning with a bonnet on. Yeah.
She sits on a little stool.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
So that's I've been waiting to talk to you about that.
I love it
for several weeks now.
I love that.
That was my
All
experience.
Of it. I love that experience. I
My
love
experience with fine dining.
it. My latest thing is I have a new phone.
Okay, I see that. What is that? The 16?
It is the 16.
Is it the 16 Pro?
It's the 16 Plus.
Okay, all right.
So I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
it's
the
super
size.
fast. It looks like
It is, but
Yeah.
I love the size. I love the weight of it. It's
Yeah. Can I hold it?
Yeah, sure.
Can I touch it?
It's a phone.
Let me see. It's a foot. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, it's
Yeah.
only got the 2 cameras. So I've been thinking about getting the Pro because it has the 3 cameras.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
can take some better photos when I'm at the club. How do the photos on this one work? Are they good?
Yeah, the various
Okay.
settings you can do.
Yeah.
They have a thing called spatial on it, so it will actually kind of fisheye everything to make it look. It's pretty.
Okay, well maybe
It's pretty slick.
maybe I could save some money and get that one then. I'm
Pretty
actually
slick.
up. I just paid this one off.
Oh yeah.
So I'm actually up for the upgrade, and I'm going to get away from T-Mobile. Who do you have?
Verizon.
Verizon. Are they good?
See, that's the spatial.
Okay.
Taking at the house and see how everything's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
creates that look.
Is Verizon good?
I like them. I've had them
Yeah.
for 17 years.
How much do you pay a month?
Shrimp boil.
Oh my.
Well, I'm on a special 55 plus plan.
Oh wow. I
So-
might be able to do that. I can
So
lie.
it's $60 a month.
Oh man,
the phone.
that's great.
60, 65, something like that.
Yeah, mine is not. Mine is $90 a month now that I've paid my phone off. It was
Oof.
$110 for the last 2 years.
Oofa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I always make sure that my phone bill is under $100.
Yeah, well, that's
Just like you don't want to pay for a good meal, I don't want to pay over $100 for my phone.
Yeah, I understand. I'm getting away from it, believe me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, crazy.
You're with the Eric and Mike podcast, brought to you by
Hello again.
Sean and all the folks at Inside Auction, Inside Auctioneers located in Sebring.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Our thanks to them. Much love heading down to them.
What's going on in the world today? I saw a story. I can just bring this up because I know that you wanted to talk about the Little League people.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, I just want to quickly mention because today is
Friday
August.
the 8th.
August 8th.
August
And
8th.
I think it broke today. No, it happened yesterday. Yeah, Thursday, August 7th. An acrylic glass panel broke on a water slide on Icon of the Seas. That's a Royal Caribbean cruise ship.
That's one of their big babies.
Oh, it's the Icon of the
Yeah,
Seas. Yeah.
it is.
But you've seen these slides. They advertise them all the time on TV where the slide goes out over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
This one might do that, but in this photo, it looks like the part that broke was still over the deck, which is a good thing.
Yeah, really.
But it looks like, okay, so if you look here, you see that pod at the top?
Yes.
This looks very similar to those slides where you stand up there,
Yes.
the floor drops out, and you go down.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, okay. And so you see that where the break is, somebody was a little too big for it.
Yeah, it's right after they drop you.
It looks like they might have dropped this person. Obviously, it does say the guest was injured. They did not die or anything.
The guest now has a new free cruise.
Yeah, for life probably. But it looks like they dropped maybe, and this is total speculation, by the way, but it looks like they dropped maybe, hit that glass a little bit too hard right there, and then water is gushing out on. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be?
Thanks, no.
Yeah.
No.
So, you know Devin.
Sure, yeah.
Devin has a whole sketch, if you remember, as a bit in his act where he talks about being on one of these cruise ships. And the joke is he goes up and they do oh, buddy, you're going to have to go away because you look like you might be too big. And he comes in at 298 and the limit is 300. And the guy looks at him and goes, you'll be good. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm one trip to the buffet away from breaking and falling out into the ocean.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he has this whole bit, and now it's actually happened. So I immediately texted him and said, bro, did you see this? Because you got a whole new punch-up.
Are you on a cruise now?
Yeah. Was that you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
So that's just absolutely terrifying.
You know, the older I've got, the more I am frightened of water parks.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Water parks don't scare me at all.
I don't know what it is. It probably has to do with the fact I don't know how to swim.
Oh, well, that would probably
but
do
I've
it. Yeah.
never had any issues until, I'll say, the last 5 years.
Wow.
And now, the lazy river's about all I can do.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
no way, huh?
Yeah.
I don't mind water parks. As I've gotten older, I get more and more frightened of the ocean.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I hate that because I love the ocean.
Yeah, and
But
the
I've been-
lobster season's going on right now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think the main
recently.
lobster season, the mini season that I used to go to was a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
But anyway, it's always something that I've loved. It was always something I was drawn to: scuba diving, snorkeling. But now I've watched way too many Shark Weeks. You know what I mean? And their
Yes.
whole purpose is to make you feel more comfortable and go, sharks are animals who love you.
Sharks are
Yeah.
not food.
Yeah. But it's I don't know. It's gotten into my psyche, and you know our favorite beach is Daytona, Cocoa,
Sure.
and that whole area over there. Shark bite capital of the world.
So
So I'm
You're not
selling
going
my
there
boogie
anymore.
board if anybody's interested.
comes complete with small bites. It's all right.
One perfect little shark bite out of it. Yeah.
Goodness.
But yeah, so be careful on those cruise ships out there, I guess.
Please do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or if you get hurt, make sure you get a free cruise out of it.
Yeah, please.
There are, we've talked about this 100 times, where they come up, people who know, come up with these wild predictions
Okay.
of things that are going to happen, and we have always kept track of them, and I want to say none of them have come true.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I have found predictions made. It was claimed by a time traveler of the
Okay.
future.
I think I might have heard about this. Yes, go ahead.
And these are predictions that will happen for the remainder of this year.
Okay.
Yesterday, we were supposed to have discovered a creature 10 times the size of any whale in the Pacific Ocean.
Now, hold on. I think they did. I just saw a Facebook post, and now maybe this has something to do with it, but it was a Greenland shark photographed for the first time. It's 386 years old. No,
I don't buy that at all. No.
hold on. I'm trying to find if this post is true or not. I just saw it on social media. Yes, Greenland sharks have been photographed by researchers using a remotely operated vehicle, ROV. They are in their deep sea habitat. So apparently, the thing I just saw was true, I guess. But this thing was 386 years old, and it was massive. I can't find. Let's see.
10 times the size of any whale.
10 times the size. How big is a Greenland shark? Let's see. Greenland sharks and very large individuals photograph. National Geographic measuring 11 feet long. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, others have reached up to 24 feet. Okay. Well,
okay.
all
See,
right. Never
there.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't whales like 40 or 50
yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah.
Like the length of 2 buses.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the weight of 9.
Yeah.
Coming up on August 26th will be the first ever Category 6 hurricane.
When was it?
The 26th. So it's
Of
coming
this
up.
month?
Yes, it's coming up.
I need to check my generator, make sure it's working.
It will hit Florida with winds of 600 miles per hour
Oh, my.
and waves of 500 feet tall.
No.
You don't need a generator. You just need to say goodbye if
Yeah, get
this
a
is
boat,
true.
yeah.
Coming up on your birthday,
Okay, September 20th.
the Yellowstone volcano will erupt.
Well, that's going to ruin the entire northern hemisphere, right?
The amount of ash will cover 90% of the continent, causing many places to be uninhabitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on my birthday?
That's on your birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
There.
All right.
And then coming up on December 9th, the sun, I don't understand this. I don't know if it's a typo or what, but it says the sun stays out of the sky and doesn't move for 24 hours.
Well, that means the Earth would stop rotating around the sun.
Which
yeah.
would cause the heat to go beyond records and ruin habitats.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
I just don't see that
I don't
happening.
see that one
That would
happening at
literally
all.
mean the Earth stops its rotation around its orbit around the
Yeah.
sun in order for the sun to stay in one place for 10
Correct.
hours or whatever.
Yeah, and we
It's
would
a-
have to stop rotating.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. And the Earth
revolving.
would have to stop spinning as well.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And then it's all going to start up again?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's not going to.
Along with predictions, there is maybe you've heard about this, a celestial object designated as 3-Eye Atlas. formerly known as A11PL3Z.
Is this the? Oh no, this is the alien spaceship, right?
Correct. It was discovered July 1st, 2025, by NASA's Atlas telescope in Chile.
Okay.
The trajectory has it going closest to our sun in late October or early November.
Okay.
The distance from Earth at its closest location, from what they calculate, will be 150 million miles. Now, that's about 60 million miles farther than where the sun is from Earth.
Okay, gotcha.
However, a Harvard astrophysicist, Avi Loeb,
What a great name.
yeah, has controversially suggested that it is actually a spacecraft.
It is. I agree.
And he bases this on its trajectory and the way it has been maneuvering.
Yeah, I saw that they're saying it's actually so, like, if you would think anyway that a celestial object, it's an object in motion, tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside force, right?
Yes.
So it's flying in a straight line 9 times out of 10, or it's orbiting the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're saying that it's a maneuvering.
Yes.
Like it is changing directions.
Yes, and speeding up and slowing down.
Yeah, so that does make it peculiar, I would say.
Yes. But it's the size of it is something like as big as Manhattan. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big chunk.
But if you, and I'm not the big science guy, but if you saw something like this and you thought, this is a spaceship, wouldn't you, like, beam some images or some radio signals or send out SOS or Morse code or, well, I don't know, but, like, try to communicate with it? Because if they can do that with the Hubble, right? They say that these radio waves go into infinity forever.
Yes.
Try to hit it with some stuff and see if it goes, hey, what's that? Let's go that way.
What would you send it? Some I Love Lucy films or
Porn. I don't know. Check this out. What do you think of this?
Yeah.
This is the mating habits of the earthbound male.
That's right. Yeah. Here's a link to Pornhub.com. Make sure you have your credit card ready.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It just seems like if you saw something like that and you were able to pinpoint where it's at and you're able to track its movement, maybe you could send some stuff out to see, hey, if they send some beeps and clicks back, maybe it is an intelligent thing.
You're right. That sounds all plausible, and maybe there are plans that we just don't know about.
Of course,
that they're doing this sort of stuff.
They're probably already talking to it.
Yeah, probably so. They look at us as a giant Buc-ee's in the sky.
We gotta stop in there and get some fixins.
Yeah, get some fixins. Get some fudge and barbecue.
Yeah, we
down
need
there
some
at
of
Earth.
the Bucky nuggets.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So they just stop by someplace, pick off a few people, and call them Bucky Nuggets. But I want to believe that we as humans are prepared for such a thing. But like you, if you watch enough movies, we're stupid, and we're gonna. Yeah.
Well,
we're going to be looked at as like the Kathleen of the space world. You know?
Well, there's several movies, but the one that comes to mind is Independence Day.
Sure, yeah.
Where you're going to have some people who are stocking up on the guns and ammo.
Right.
And then you're going to have other people who are going, they're here, they're our friends. Like, let's communicate. You remember that scene where they're all up on top of the building and they're going, take me with you. They've got signs and they're like trying to be friendly. Yeah. And then, of course, they all get blasted into oblivion.
Get annihilated.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So I think there's going to be a mix of, well, I think both ideas are dumb, to stock up on guns and to also immediately accept them as our friends. If they're here for something. Right?
I agree. Yeah.
And so you got to be a little cautious anyway.
It's anal probes for everybody.
What did was it? Oh man, who was it? Roosevelt that said talk softly but carry a big stick.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I would do if the aliens came.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I would not show them that I have a baseball bat with spikes behind my back.
I can understand that. You want to keep that as a little surprise.
Yeah, just
for
a
the
little
kids.
surprise, just in case.
Yeah.
In case the anal probe breaths out. Welcome.
Good
let me show
Lord.
you where I'm going to put this. Well, let me show you where I'm going to put this.
Mr. Bleep Blop.
Yeah, exactly.
Controversy.
Oh no!
Controversy.
Hold on, I got
the Little League World Series.
The Little League World Series controversy.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
A team has been accused of cheating.
No.
Yeah.
Well.
A team from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, well, good on them. Good job, boys. Do what you got to do to win.
There you go. Fine, strapping young men, 11 and 12 years old. They were in a regional playoff, and an umpire, where it is up to his discretion, an umpire accused them of sign stealing, and the runner at second base indicating to the batter where the pitch was going to go. And I saw the video, and the kids that were stealing the signs and were so blatant.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they're waving their hands like this.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's going to be inside, or it's going to be outside. It's going to be up. It's going to be down. They were doing all of that.
It still amazes me that even at a little league age, they're able to put that kind of precision on a pitch where it's going to be inside or outside.
They're
not. Okay,
no,
all right.
No,
all right,
they can't.
Okay.
They can't. But,
well, here's my thing. They're on second base, right?
Yes.
And they're doing this for the guy at bat.
Correct.
If it's in plain view, the catcher is not doing a good job of hiding it, maybe putting his mitt over it, whatever. Mm-hmm. If it's in plain view, is that really sign stealing, or is that? I mean, it was right there in front of me, and I see what he's doing.
Well, according to the Little League rules, Little League Rule 9.01D.
Okay. Wow, you really dug into this one.
Yes. Considers this to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Sign stealing is typically considered a violation of this rule. Ejection can be executed by the umpire. Mm-hmm. It's all up to the umpire's discretion. First time you get a warning, second time you get kicked out, third time it is disqualification.
Wow. And what happened to these guys? Disqualified?
No.
No.
They got 2 warnings. That's another thing that has kind of created some problems. Is the second base umpire said, I think you're sign stealing. Y'all need to stop it.
Yeah.
Well, it continued. So they got a second warning.
Okay.
The Little League team wound up winning the game. Mm-hmm. They went on to play a West Texas team in the regionals.
Okay.
And they lost that game.
Okay.
So they're out of the Little League World Series. But the Little League World Series has just been wrought with controversy and cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a team in Chicago that were accused of redistricting their boundaries to put together a good team.
Oh, really?
There was a team from...
That's like political stuff there. Holy moly.
There was a team from, I want to say something like Jamaica or some Caribbean, where a kid lied on his birth certificate.
Okay.
And he was really 15, 16, 17 years old. He's supposed to be 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So he's throwing pitches that are 90 miles an hour and severe breaks because he's nearly a professional playing against these little kids.
Like, hey, hold on a second.
Yeah.
How is this guy on the team? Yeah.
Right. And now we have the sign stealing thing. So
wow.
Little League, it's.
I mean, is there money in it? I mean, I'm sure they win like scholarships or something. Is anybody actually taking home money?
Oh wow, that I don't know.
I'm sure that there's probably some sort of sponsorship money going around. But like Nike or Adidas or whatever, I don't know who a big baseball sponsor would be, but I'm sure that if you're going to be on the Little League World Series, main event stage, I'm sure there's money to be had there. But I just don't. Do the kids get anything? Are Little League World Series winners paid anything?
First place winners receive $500 cash award to be used for safety equipment.
Between what, 15 kids on the roster or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not much money. That can't be right. I mean, $500, that's what it says, huh?
Yeah.
There's got to be sponsor money that involved, because you don't go that far to win if there's nothing to win.
That's all I'm seeing.
Wow. That seems awfully small to be sign stealing and
the winning team.
Getting your 16-year-old son into the 12-year-old league.
Right. Yeah. Or it's just the prestige for your company or your country, rather.
There's prestige, I guess, but also I remember this a while back, looking up how many Major League Baseball stars also were Little League World Series winners, and it was like 2.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of them that go on to the pros.
The percentages. Just,
yeah. It's like nothing.
All right. The first place winners receive a $500 cash award to be used for safety equipment, a trip or equipment or insurance premium. A trip for two league representatives to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. That's what the regionals winner
weird.
get.
Okay. Well, it seems very silly to go that far then if you're not really like I said, there's got to be sponsorship money.
Oh, sure.
You've got to have, your local hardware store is sponsoring you in the beginning, but then you actually start getting somewhere
Like,
and,
Chico's bail bonds from Bad News Bears.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside Auctioneers.
Hey,
bringing
there
you bringing you a Little League World Series team.
The Little League World Series team, yeah.
No, it disappoints me because I don't think the kids wanted to cheat. I think the coaches, the players,
They
the
teach
dads,
them how to do
they
that.
teach them
Yeah.
how to do that.
If you see it, tell them this. If you see it, tell them that.
Yeah.
So, okay, back to the is it cheating? Do you, Eric Michaels, think that it's cheating if the second base player can see what the catcher is doing and he signals to the batter?
I knew you were going to ask me this question.
Rules aside.
Rules aside.
Do you think that it's cheating?
If you get caught, yes.
Okay. You feel that way about Vaseline on the ball too, don't you?
No. See, I think doctoring the ball is a little wonky, but I don't care for the corked bat idea.
Yeah.
I'm definitely against the performance enhancing drugs. The sign stealing. If you just happen to grab your cap, in a certain way, okay. But let's be honest. From the time in major leagues, from the time the ball leaves the hand to the time it's in the glove,
right,
is nanoseconds.
Of course, yeah.
It's like 0.02 seconds.
Yeah.
Now, supposedly, from the time I've seen the pitch and cued you can then adjust how you're going to swing and hit the ball.
Yeah, somehow I don't think so. Yeah.
I just don't buy it. I just don't buy that at all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I hear you. I also just feel like if it's out there for the taking, why not take it? In a game, anyway. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like in football, they have all of these codes. You see them like with giant signs.
Yes.
Nobody else knows what that means except for the people on the team. Mm-hmm. And when I was in Little League, the third base coach would have a thing where he's like swiping across the chest, brushing off his knees, touching his hat twice, and there was always there was a signal in our system, and I don't know if this is across the board or not, but there was one signal that meant the next thing is what I want you to do. Mm-hmm. So like the brushing off the knees, the patting on the belly, the grabbing your own butt, all that stuff was meaningless.
Yeah.
But then he would tug his ear. And then after he tugged his ear, if he touched his cap, that meant swing for the finches. After he tugged his ear, if he pinched his nipple, that meant take a bunt.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Whatever it is. I don't remember all of them. But there was that. That was the thing. So he'd do a whole bunch of meaningless stuff. Then he would tug his ear. And the next thing that you saw after he tugged his ear was what he was directing you to do.
Yeah.
That way, nobody else could really pick up on what we were up to because they couldn't go, oh, well, every time he swipes his chest twice, he bunts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was always something different.
Did you ever see Will Ferrell a few years ago went to several spring training games and teams would put him in as a third base coach?
Really?
Yes.
No.
And he would hold up signs giant signs that would say steal or bunt or
right. Yeah.
as he's
just holding up the sign like not caring. On the phone. But
right. Yeah. As he was just trying to be, a third base coach.
That's hilarious.
So that was Will Ferrell doing his thing, and I think that's pretty funny.
I feel like there should be some sort of system where the catcher can throw out 17 different signals and only the first one counts or only the eighth one counts, or they should be better about camouflaging their signs.
Well, in the pros, they now have PitchCom.
Okay.
Which is the catcher will have somewhere on his body, usually it's a knee or on a wrist, and he will push a button.
Oh.
And then in the pitcher's ear, it will say fastball inside.
Okay.
Or he'll push 2 buttons, the curveball outside or whatever.
Really?
And that way
Sounds like some Predator stuff.
and that way whoever's at second base can't see
Yeah.
it. And then other players on the team can have that as well.
Okay.
So the center
Yeah, I was
field-
going to say, why don't they just have? I mean, in today's modern technology, he could literally just have a microphone in his mask almost.
Yeah.
And just say, "All right, buddy, this time fastball inside." You know what I mean?
Sure. Usually a team will have the center fielder on the pitch comm and the 2 middle infielders, second base and shortstop, because then they will shade wherever.
I got
That's always your strongest defensive players are in there in the middle. Then they will shade wherever they're going to be pitching.
Okay.
So, but the pitch comm is now new, and some pitchers will actually take control and they'll call the pitches.
Yeah.
So they'll go to their belt and they'll push the buttons, and then
That one says "F you." I'm doing what I want.
kind of, and then or the catchers will send the signals out.
Yeah, because that would be the digital equivalent of shaking it off.
Yes.
Oh, he's shaking off the catcher again.
Yeah.
guys.
Look at that.
Yeah, just a bit outside.
Right.
I saw a recent post while we're on this topic. I know we got to wrap things up here. We've been going for a while. But I saw a recent post from a friend of mine who said, what are some of the greatest calls in history, radio announcer calls, like down goes Frazier, down goes Frazier, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Do you have any that come to mind for you?
Oh, my God, yes.
Like just the best... and not the if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? But like the real big sports calls that were like that are infinite.
The Do You Believe in Miracles?
Oh yeah. I remember
for the
that. Yeah.
USA hockey team beating Russia.
But more like catchphrases, I think.
Oh,
He could go all the way.
Yeah, that was. Why can't I think of his name? I can see his face.
Yeah.
ESPN, and we have people yelling at their radios right now.
right. Yeah.
Chris Berman.
Yeah, that's right. Chris Berman. That's right.
Well,
He's gone, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe he is. I know his wife passed.
He's
but
definitely retired and gone.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I don't know if he's still with us.
Of course, Harry Carey's "Holy Cow."
Holy cow! Yeah.
Right. And then the current Cubs announcer, John Sciambi, he says, touch 'em all. He just hit a home run.
Oh, yeah. Somebody posted that one. I had no idea what it was. Touch 'em all.
Touch 'em all.
Touch all the bases.
Touch all the bases.
I literally
Yeah.
just got that.
Yeah.
I saw it on there and I went, what the hell does that mean? Touch all? What do you want them to touch? Like, touch 'em all. What are you doing?
The one of the Pittsburgh announcers yells, raise the Jolly Roger.
Okay.
Clear the deck is another one that is said by Pittsburgh as, representing pirate looting.
Right.
I grew up listening to Jack Brickhouse out of Chicago.
Okay.
And his was, hey, just like that. Hey,
I want to
it's a
say
home
that
run.
one was on there as well.
Oh, really?
Somebody put just hey, yeah.
So, yeah, those are some of the...
Well, I couldn't think of any, so
catchphrases,
I
if you
put just a bit outside was mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name?
Well, it was Bob Uecker that said it.
But I can't remember his character name that he was playing.
Right.
But it was Bob Uecker in Major League.
In Major Leagues, yeah.
He did such a great job in that one.
And what's, I think, out of respect, nobody uses that. No announcers.
Really?
Yeah, they don't steal it.
Because he was a real announcer, and he was just in that movie.
Yes.
Was he an actor as well, or was he just in that movie?
No,
playing
he was a
basically
baseball player.
Okay.
He was a real baseball player. He played for the Cardinals. He was Harry Doyle was the character's
Harry
name.
Doyle. That's
He
right.
was a marginal player. I believe that he is in the Hall of Fame as an announcer.
Wow.
But he became famous really because he would go on The Tonight Show.
Okay.
Johnny Carson loved him on The Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Because his delivery was very, almost Stephen Wright-ish, very dry,
Okay.
very matter of fact. I think you would find him very funny if you were to pull up some of his old
I
stuff.
love him in Major League.
And-
I could have sworn I've seen him in other movies too, though.
Yeah, well, and he also
He did?
Well, he did the Bud Light commercials.
Okay.
Or Miller
All right.
Lite. He says, "Oh, I must be in the front row," and he winds up sitting in the last row of the stadium.
Yeah.
He's always the kind of the brunt of the joke.
Okay. I don't know if I ever saw those.
No,
but-
you would yeah.
Recognize it if I saw it,
recognize
yeah.
if you saw it. One of his famous pranks that he pulled off was the 1967-68 St. Louis Cardinals team picture.
Okay.
All teams, get together and they all line up and they have a team picture. Well, he's sitting next to Bob Gibson, who is a world-famous pitcher in the Hall of Fame. And they're holding hands.
Yeah.
They're holding hands.
Okay, yeah.
In the 60s. Bob Uecker, white as white can be. Bob Gibson not.
I understand now. Yeah, okay.
But the picture got past everybody, and they released it.
Oh.
The Cardinals released it. And here they are sitting in the front row holding hands, just like they're on a date or something. And that was one of... Oh, he also is known, Bob Uecker, known for... one of the games, there was a band, a marching band, and he took the tuba from the tuba player and went out into the outfield and tried to catch pop flies in the tuba.
Oh, that would have been great. I would love to do that.
And, of course, it got all dinged up, and the team wound up having to buy the new tuba, to the tuba player for a couple $100. But
that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
he was a character for sure. And he just recently passed.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that movie that I know him from anyway was like the 80s, late 80s,
Yeah,
I want to say.
it's,
and he was kind of older gentleman then.
Right.
So.
But I would strongly suggest you look up some of his stuff. I think you'll find him very funny.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. All right, I think we should wrap her up, right?
Yeah, we've had, I think, enough turnover here in the restaurant.
Yeah, so my goodness, it got packed here for a while.
Our thanks to Sammy and the staff of Purple Onion, located here in downtown Lakeland at 316 North Kentucky Avenue in downtown Lakeland, for allowing us to be here.
100% recommend.
Yes, love them. We'll
Very
be back down here
affordable
for
and
that.
delicious.
Yes, sir.
Not going to get out of here paying $350.
No, you're
and
not.
you're definitely going to get all the fixings.
That's the new Eric and Mike podcast catchphrase, is all the fixins.
Where's all the fixins? Get all of your info and entertainment, plus all the fixins.
And all the fixins.
With the Eric and Mike podcast. Yeah.
And also thanks to Sean and everybody at Inside Auction, proud sponsors of the Eric and Mike podcast.
Yes.
Check them out. Online auctions are available of government consignment items at InsideAuctions.com.
And we should probably mention, this is like the third or fourth time that our friend Laurel from Bulltooth Media has come and helped us with the camera work and stuff. So thank you to everybody who helps make this happen.
We're talking about you.
Yeah,
That's
we're talking about you, buddy.
you.
I don't know if you can hear us from over there.
Probably not.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we got to run, but thanks so much, kids. We'll see you again soon.
Okie dokie. Bye-bye.